When I was their age, this was my summer. A simple creek, some friends, and the whole day outside. 20 years ago, I left China and started a new life in Australia. Today, I'm bringing my daughters back to experience a part of my childhood. So, 20 years ago, I left China to start a new life in Australia. Back then, I never imagined I would return China with my own children. 妹妹，太近了，回来啊！来了，在后面，来了！My daughters were born in Australia. Australia was their first home. They grew up with Australian culture, Australian schools, and a completely different childhood from mine. But after moving back to China, I started thinking about the things that shaped me.
We're just gonna try to get some snacks from this convenience store.
I'm still recovering from the beach. I was like 2 days ago.
What about you?
Luckily, I didn't get any burns, so I didn't have to recover from the beach.
So this is a snack supermarket, so we're gonna get in there, just get some snacks. We're gonna get a small shopping basket.
Only one.
And this is full of snacks. So snacks, we're gonna get some chips. Oh wow, so many people. We go the other way.
Maybe over here.
There's a full of Chinese snacks. This is a biscuit aisle. So she's gonna get some Kinder Joy. It's a lucky day. I usually don't pay this much for them. No, it's fine. So you want what? This chicken wing flavor chips. This is what, $5.40. Oh, it's Lay's.
Yeah, oh.
See some interesting tomato flavored chips. And is this guy Donald Trump? This is a crispy yam chips. And this is a special Chinese snacks.
That I love.
It's got a crispy, oh no, it's crispy. It's like a spicy vegetarian, spicy chewy vegetarian.
One of these and one of these. I like
Okay.
these ones. This one's drier than this one.
Yeah, they love the Chinese snacks. They didn't eat spicy food at all, and they came to China. They started eating the spicy snacks. I think this is good enough for us, just maybe for 2 or 3 hours. I just realized I got so tan. Look at my fingertips. It's completely different colors. Yeah, they're gonna put everything on the scale and weigh it first. I only got 56 on my WeChat. Hopefully that's enough. It's 27 right now. I still got a few things in there. He's getting his massage on the side of the road.
When people think about China today, they often picture skyscrapers, high-speed trains, and huge cities. And yes, all those things exist. But that's not a China I grew up with. The China I remember was much simpler. During summer holidays, my friends and I would spend entire days outdoors. We explored rivers, we climbed hills, we rode our bikes everywhere. There were no smartphones, no social media, no endless notifications, just freedom. As we drove toward the creek today, I couldn't help wondering what my daughters would think. Would they enjoy it? Or would they find it boring compared to the life they knew in Australia? As soon as we arrived, I felt something familiar. The sound of the flowing water, the smell of the trees, the feeling of being away from everything. For me, it was nostalgic. For my daughters, it was completely new. At first, they looked around carefully. Everything was unfamiliar. No lifeguards, no swimming lanes, no concrete paths, just nature. There are people up there, so we're gonna go down. We found a good spot down there. I watched them explore and try to see the place through their eyes. Part of me was nervous. As parents, we always want our children to enjoy the things that matter to us, but we can never be sure. Within minutes, they stopped worrying about what was different. They started laughing, splashing, exploring, playing, and suddenly none of the differences mattered anymore. Watching them remind me of something important. Children don't care about how much something costs. They don't care about whether a place is famous. They care about experiences, adventure, and being together. And sitting here watching my daughters enjoy themselves, I felt incredibly grateful. Girls, you having fun? As I sat beside the water, I find myself thinking about that younger version of me. The boy who grew up in China, the young man who left for Australia, the father I am today. When I was a kid, I never appreciated places like this. I thought they would always be there, and I thought life would never change. But then I moved halfway across the world. Years turned into decades, and suddenly those ordinary memories became precious. Living in Australia taught me so many things. It gave me opportunities, it gave me experiences, it helped shape the person I became. But being back in China reminds me of where my story started. And now I have the opportunity to share that story with my children. People often ask me which country is better, Australia or China. After living in both places, I don't think the answer is that simple. Australia gave my daughters an incredible start in life. China gives them something different, a connection to their roots, and connection to the experiences that shaped their father. I don't want them to choose one world over the other. I want them to understand both. Because their story is not only Australian, and it's not only Chinese, it's both. And that's something special.
Okay, so Dad opened it because I'm wet. It's time to try the fruit roll.
Oh, that's a Chinese fruit roll up.
So, I'm assuming this is lemon and lime or something, or maybe lemon and green apple. Yeah, I have no idea. Time to try this. I can hardly feel it up.
Yeah. Probably melted.
Probably. And green mushroom. Yeah. Yeah. I have a long tongue. Okay.
That's good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's nice.
So I want to try this Donald Trump.
Yeah, I get it. I'll do this way.
Okay, they're actually chunky.
It's very good. Try one. You okay?
Very bland.
Tastes like actual tomato sauce. Good thing is I like tomato sauce straight from the condiment.
So watching my daughters here play have brought back a lot of memories. When I was their age, I thought everyone grew up like this and I didn't think it was special. So then after I spent 20 years in Australia, I see things differently. Don't get me wrong, Australia gave them so much, gave them a lot of opportunities. I am grateful that they actually grew up in Australia. But coming back to China, it gives them something different. It gives them the connection to my past, like my childhood.
Sometimes, as parents, we spend so much time thinking about giving our children the best things, the best education, the best environment, the best opportunities. We work hard because we want to give them a better life than the one we had. But as I watch my daughters play here today, I started to wonder,
Is that cold?
maybe it is about the moments we create with them.
That's a disappointment.
This place is not expensive. It's not a famous attraction. There's no special equipment. It's just water, nature, and time together. But somehow, these are the moments that stay with us. When I was young, I never thought these simple days would become some of my strongest memories. I never thought I would miss the sound of the creek, the feeling of walking on rocks, or spending an entire afternoon outside without worrying about things.
Go back.
For my daughters, this is just a fun day in China. They may not remember every detail or exactly where this creek was, but maybe years from now, they'll remember something else. They'll remember that their dad brought them somewhere special. They'll remember exploring a place that was part of his childhood. And maybe one day when they're older, they will understand why this day matters so much to me. Because I wasn't just showing them a creek, I was showing them a small piece of my story, a small piece of where I came from. 20 years ago, I left China searching for a different future. Today, I returned with my family and found something I didn't expect. A reminder of where it all began. And perhaps one day when my daughters are grown up, they'll look back on the simple day and remember it the same way I remember my child. Not because it was extraordinary, but because it was meaningful.